Shubha Sandhya. In this video, I am going to explain about research proposal and its type. What is research proposal? At first, we try to understand about this one. So, research proposal is nothing. It is just the plan for conducting any research work. Under that plan, what we include the research title, we include background of that research, background regarding to that research title also included, and statement of the problem, what research questions raised for conducting research. Similarly, limitations of research, what will be the limitations, and what is the methodology, what is the theoretical framework, and what are the sample size, what is the sample size, and what is the population. All these things we should mention in that written documents, and that written documents is the plan of conducting any research, which we call research proposal. Research proposals are mainly divided into three categories. One, solicited research proposal. Solicited research proposal is that types of research proposal which is announced by any organization. Any organization publicly publish the notice for submitting research proposal, and different conditions are mentioned during that notice. So we should write our research proposals considering all those conditions. If those conditions are not fulfilled by the proposal, or that persons who submit the proposal did not consider those conditions in his or her proposal, that proposal will be rejected. So, fully that the proposal will be written in the format of the organization, and terms and conditions we should very sincerely follow. Otherwise, our proposal will not be accepted by the organizations or by that research organization. And these types of research proposal is mainly based on what is the demand of that organization. So, on what title we should conduct the research, and what budget of the research also depends upon the organization, and what time we have to complete that research. And all those requirements of an organization we should fulfill. And that is out of the control of research person. That is fully controlled under the organizations. Next one is unsolicited proposal. So unsolicited proposal is not announced by any organization. Just research persons who is interested to conduct research, he or she prepare a proposal, and that proposal he or she submit to the research organization or any organization. That organization fund certain amount for conducting research, and researcher, in this case, researcher himself or herself are free to conduct the research. There is no any barrier, there is no any conditions from the side of research organization. What the research wants, how that the research think to conduct research, and what different obstacles that the researcher minimize, that depends upon the research persons. Okay, no interfere from the side of the research organization. Just research organization provide or funded certain amount of money, and then researcher conduct that one and submit the report to the research organization. This is unsolicited. It is not controlled by any organization. And next one, academic proposal. So academic proposal, from the name it is clear that different university, they already launch different program. Master program they launch, bachelor program they launch, MPhil they launch, PhD they launch. So for academic achievement, the syllabus includes thesis writing, proposal, okay, for PhD, that the scholar, he or himself, prepare proposal, and academic format is their university or institutions, they themselves fix the format of proposal, and on the basis of that format, researcher or that the scholar prepare proposal and submit to the institution. And if that proposal is accepted, then he can conduct research, and then after conducting research, his academic degree he or she will achieve. So these three types of proposals are there. And academic proposal, there is no any economic, that the benefit, only academic benefit is there. That the degree he or she will get, degree or he or she will awarded by the degree if they completed their research. And for conducting that research, they prepare the plan, research plan, and that research plan in the format of institutions, they prepare and submit to the institution, and institution accept that proposal, and on the basis of that proposal, researcher conduct the research, or scholar conduct his or her research. So this is about different types of research proposal. And in these sessions, I am going to tell you about what different things included, or what different sections included in research proposal. Mainly in research proposal. Title itself, that is very important, and after that background, and after that statement of the problem, after that significance of that research, limitations, theoretical framework, conceptual framework, literature review, and methodology, research gap and methodology. And under methodology, philosophy also we should include. And next one, that the research methodology part also includes what is the population, what will be the sample size, and what is the source of data, primary source or secondary source, and after that research design, what types of research design, whether it is descriptive or inferential, casual comparative, historical, okay, research design also we should mention. And then what statistical analytical tools we should apply, and then time and budget planning, that also we should include in the proposal. And more or less all types of formats of all types of proposals are same, but it depends upon the requirements of the organization or requirements of the university, what format they have. According to that, we prepare our proposal. This is about proposal and types of proposal and formats of the proposal. Okay, thank you for today, and we will meet in next class. Thank you.